Hi, this is Julie at Love's Beginning with a message called You Already Have It. Before I start the message, I want to talk about what it says. If you get to the part where it says that you want to see not peace, an opposite of not peace, it's based on the idea, and for me the reality, that I only see what I want to see. I am accepting this. I don't always accept it because I find myself in states of not feeling peaceful, and that means I haven't accepted it yet. But I know it can be difficult to look out into the world and see a conflict and think the only reason I'm seeing this conflict was because I prefer a reflection of not peace to the reality of peace. But that is really the turning point for all of us, where we take 100% responsibility, not assigning fault or blame. That doesn't exist. That's something we made up. That's part of the illusion. So not that, okay? Because our victim sense goes up when we think, oh, I'm being blamed, I'm at fault. No, we invented the whole idea of blame and fault. If there's only one of us, there's really no one to blame. But this is an illusion we wanted to see and experience it, and we're seeing and experiencing it right now. So from that perspective, as I was reading it the first time through, my daughter came down and I meant to pause the recording, but I stopped it. And then when I went to redo it, I thought, I probably need to address this before I start it. If we get a sense, this is unjust, I don't want to see not peace, that's our victim sense coming up. And we are not victims. No one's a victim. When our victim sense comes up, it's our sense of illusion about what we and everyone else could show up as. And we don't have to show up as victims and aggressors. But if we're seeing that and believing in it and supporting the belief in victims and aggressors, that's what we want. What we believe in is what we want. What we think is real is what we want. And when we become aware of this whole layer underneath the illusion we're making, or we've already made, because you could look at it from the perspective of this is all over. Everything has already been restored to peace, but somehow we're going back through the part before we decided to allow the reflection of peace to return to us. So this is where we are. We're at this cusp. And it's essential that we understand I've been making this up. This is the cause, is my belief. And because I think not peace is real, it appears, it's seemingly for me and others to experience. But the most important thing is one's own mind and what we accept into, because we all share one mind. What we realize we have accepted that is false within the mind, and what we can let go of in this moment. So with that explanation, which was a long one, I've been talking for 3 minutes. Okay, here's the actual message. It's called You Already Have It. The world can't show you anything you lack. It can reflect back a symbol of what you already have. You are here to allow the entire world to reflect back in symbols of peace. Peace is what you are. And if it is what you are, it is what everyone you call else is, and always has been too. Peace is what you all always will be. You cannot escape it, but you can attempt to deny it by distracting yourselves with illusions. When you see something in your world that seems like not peace, it has some things to tell you. You only see not peace when that is what you wish. You only see not peace when you believe there is something tangible that you can get out of not peace. Right here, right now, Spirit is here to take beliefs from you. You can surrender the belief that you wish to see not peace. You can surrender the belief that you can get something real out of not peace. You already have everything real right now, and so does everyone you call else. As you allow us, we carry you through experience that shows you this is so. If you are willing to see that everyone, with no exceptions, has everything real and necessary right now, you will be carried through a symbolic reflection of this. You have nothing to fear from truth, and neither does anyone you call else. When people in your environment seem to speak of looming disaster in one form or another, It is a simple reflection of your own unnecessary fear of truth. Right here, right now, stop. Consider the idea that truth is fearful. Allow it to surface. Let it go. This is why you encounter such reflections of belief in disaster. No one outside you has to realize that disaster is not coming. This is for you to realize. You can only encounter a reflection of your own mind. When you stop to judge those who seem outer and their attachment to beliefs, you miss the point. They can only reflect your beliefs back to you, and it is in your power to allow correction of all false beliefs right now. You have made gods out of these false beliefs, and they control your experience because you want them to. When you can see clearly that you have no need of false gods, you can turn control over to what is real. You are real. You turn control over to your true and unified self. When you feel ill at ease, you are looking at an illusion that claims the impossible is possible. So take a moment to gaze at the illusion and see thoughts from ego, thoughts that you believed, as building blocks of this illusion. When you can see each and every building block is unnecessary and meaningless, then you can allow Spirit, your true self, to take over. As you allow Spirit to take over, you do not stop to judge any separate aspects of what you seem to see, even though this is a deep habit. You are coming to see that all relatively positive and negative judgments of aspects of illusion are meaningless. Everything is here for everyone, all of the time. The solution to everything is always right here. As you build faith in the power of tuning into and resting in the true solution to all problems, you see that it is no longer necessary to struggle. You must be firm about seeing the difference between an egoic thought and that which Spirit provides, but there is no need to struggle. Willingness to be guided is all that is needed right now, and nothing can extinguish the spark of willingness within you or anyone or anything. Pause to go deep into this spark and see it safely and lovingly activated everywhere. Special worry is a trick of the ego. If you feel caught in worry or concern about particular things, pause to remind yourself that you are allowing yourself to be tricked. It may be a very deep habit, but it is a habit that can be undone, and undone right here in this moment. Tell yourself this: I have been invested in trickery, and I no longer have to support this. I am ready and willing to see all as it actually is under any surface of trickery. There is no ideal to live up to. So as you walk through your day, notice your devotion to the false gods of ideals that you have used as a basis for judgment of yourself and others, ideals that you are still upholding. There is no need for false gods, and it is safe to let go. So just watch, notice, and take every opportunity you notice to allow detachment. We snip cords as you allow us to do so. We are here with our scissors as you remember to say yes, and you only say yes to us because you can see the safety in which we are held and the safety in which we are forever joined with you. Thanks for listening.